The church must speak out. Everyone must speak out. There has been some kind of silence for some reason, because something that's so bizarre, I think so shocking, that people don't know how to deal with it. The body of Mr. Fletcher, the latest one, if you see that, it will make you sick. It will only the torso remain. The arms were cut off, the legs were cut off, with some object, probably an axe or something. It's absolutely impossible to explain. The motive, who these people are, but we are doing all we can to catch them, and I've increased the police surveillance. I've set up a technical committee to come up with long-term policy on this, and we're sending people to Tanzania to see how they handle this problem.
Yeah, there's a feeling on the ground that the sentences being handed down are quite lenient. And my question is, would you be willing to push for legislation that would make it even much more difficult for anyone who's caught or who's guilty of carrying out these abductions to go through? A much more stronger, a much more sterner kind of legislation?
Oh yes, absolutely. I have no objection to that. Depending on the legislation, also there are always human rights implications and the Constitution, and you have to look at all those things. Now I know some people are talking about the death penalty. We already have the death penalty for homicide anyway, so it's already there. I don't think it's necessary to have another death sort of penalty only for albinos.
When you hear that, or when you read about it and when you hear about it, how does it make you feel? You're a leader of Malawi.
Yeah.
Do you talk to your country about it and the superstitions that drive people to do this?
Apparently, the assumption that if you have the bodies of albinos, somehow it will probably increase your wealth. You become rich, and apparently the motive is economic. Obviously, we have a whole question of traditional healers. The funny thing is that the people who tell these people that they will make them rich, you look at themselves, they're not even rich people. Some of them are wearing rags, and so how can a person like this make you rich if he himself cannot make himself rich? So it's superstition and complete foolishness and ignorance. And as a leader, I feel terrible. There's no question about it. I feel terrible to be a leader of this country. And I feel ashamed.